Hello, 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 beautiful souls. It's Adrian H. Nelson here by Change Great Life. I hope that you're doing absolutely, absolutely incredible. Now, for those of you who watch my channel, you will know that I do regular love readings on tarot with oracle cards and crystals and all those sort of beautiful things, which I absolutely love. I really love to focus on love because I believe when you have love that you have everything in this world, love for others and especially a love for yourself. And with being a gay person myself, I know that sometimes, like I don't personally have a problem with being gay myself or with others, but it'll be a little bit biased if I have a problem with other people. It'll be a little bit of interesting if I must have a problem with other people being gay. But anyway, so I just know it can be quite a bit of a challenge sometimes, and even for someone like myself who fully accept myself, who fully love myself, and who's proud of being me, it you do so sometimes get into situations that are challenging. And one of those situations is romance and love. Um, I find it funny. I think a lot of times people say that it is easier. It must be easy for you guys because, it must be easy for you girls. I think that ladies have a better understanding sometimes of each other, but when it comes to guys, sometimes, people say, oh, it's just easy for you guys, I mean, you all just, I don't know, get each other. It's not always that cut and dry. Um, and sometimes people ask you all these like interesting questions. But anyway, the reading that I have for today, it is initially I just wanted to do, first gay men and then ladies. But then I thought, let me just combine these two together for now. So this one will be for same sex relationships. So be it gay, be it lesbian. Okay. So I've got three decks over here, and then you get to choose one of the three. And so first choose for me one of the three in your mind, and then we will see what the reading is about. Now I've pre-drawn the card so I can see what the top ones are, but I haven't taken a look at what are the ones underneath. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what they are. Okay. I'm going to choose deck number three for myself. I want to see what deck number three is all about. So I'm going to choose deck number three for myself. So deck number one says, and these cards are called love notes from the universe. So it's like little love notes, reminders of how the universe sees us. Okay, our soul family, our angels and our guardians and source of all. So how do they see us? So the first card says, you glow, we beam. Thanks. The universe like it when we live a full experience of life because we're the ones that get to have the experience of the fullness of life, and that's a great thing. All right. The second card says you'll find what you seek. Okay. And the third card says love in spite of it all. Alrighty. I do apologize if there's some background noise and things happening. Sorry, but I wanted to really do this reading for you all because I felt it's very, very important. Okay. I think in the LGBT community, there are some challenges that you might need to deal with that other people might not even be aware of. Not really because they're oblivious; it's just not really part of their lives. So, by all means, look at my other readings for your zodiac sign, for love, for romance, for guidance, for all those type of things, for life guidance. But this one is specifically focused on same gender relationships. Okay, so I'm going to move this one aside, and I'm going to move this one aside over here, and then, so please have your deck in mind by now. And then what I'd also like, isn't this just beautiful? I mean, the universe just says to us, when we glow, it beams. Okay. What I'd like to ask you is that you like the video. Comments are very, especially with all my videos, but with this one especially, comments are very welcome. It's the first time that I'm doing a same gender reading. So please let me know what are the things, what are the concerns that you guys might be interested in that you'd actually like me to focus on, so that I can, ask the universe for those things for you and channel that information for you and see what what the universe provides for all of us together. Um, but yeah, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, because it is subscriptions that is able or enabling me to do what I'm doing, these videos. And also, just lastly, I do have a PayPal link down below. And guys, there are two things that touch my heart so much. I initially put the PayPal link there just because for if people want to book personal readings, because I do personal details readings, and they're $17 only. I sent you a video that you can download. But then I got some donations and I got some beautiful messages, because my website link is there and my email address there is there as well, bookings@asiangreatlife.co.za. And guys, for the comments and for the donations, guys, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Initially, I didn't expect it, so thank you. So let's get on with the reading. So the first deck that says "You glow, we beam." Okay. So first of all, live your fullest truth. Live you, be you, embrace you. Um, Allow yourself, accept yourself in so many ways, and work on loving yourself in so many ways that you unfold in ways that surprise even you, my beautiful soul. Okay. Remember that you are created from love and light. You are created from the source of all life, all love. Okay. And just because the world sees you as kind of different, that could be the world's opinion. It doesn't mean that the world has a certain opinion, that has to be the opinion of you too. Okay. Um, just embrace the fullness and the beauty and the love and the light of who you are. Okay. Just shine. Just shine. Just don't dim your light. Just shine. Okay. Um, for those of you who might be familiar with Cher, the singer, the artist, shine the way Cher used to shine when she comes on stage. I'm telling you, when Cher came out, nobody shined like Cher. Even though I believe that she is straight. She's quite a strong support of the LGBT community, but also she just embraces herself. She comes out there and it's feathers and it's tinsel and it's light and it's beautiful. Shine like Cher. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for you. There we go. Speaking of Cher, fly. Absolutely, just being you. Just being you, being the fullness of you. You will just fly. You will have such a beautiful experience of life, such a fulfilling experience of life, and then your life just becomes magical in absolutely incredible ways. So if you've worked on dimming your light for quite some time, now you want to work on releasing that light. All right. Let's see what the Angel Tarot's got to say for you. What do the angel cards have to say? Okay, so things maybe they didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. Okay, but remember, there's a lesson in everything that we go through in life. And as my favorite singer in the world, states or like to state is that Sarah Brightman, one always has a choice: be positive or be negative. Okay. You can cry over the people that hurt you, the people that disappointed you, the relationships that disappointed you, those ones that didn't appreciate your full worth and your value, who maybe just used you. I do know from personal experience, and also from, personal experience that really hurts, obviously, at the time, but I've forgiven and I've moved on. But also from some of my other friends, that in the LGBT community, especially in the gay side of things, there can be quite some abuse taking place sometimes. Advantage can be taken, and it can hurt, my people. Oh, it can hurt. And if you've been hurting, my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you love and light from my heart to yours. But it's time to move on from that, okay? It's time to move on from that to look at this. Always remember to focus on your health. Remember, in the LGBT community, especially in the gay community, there is always a thing about health, STDs, HIV, these sort of things. But also on the other end, end of the stick, on the other token, if it is, and when I say good health, I'm talking about mental health as well as physical health. But if you are one of those people who happen to actually, are HIV positive, it doesn't matter how you became HIV positive, okay? It is something that can be so easily maintained these days. It doesn't need to affect your health. If you take your medication, then you don't even need to, have the risk of infecting others or having your own health infected. So, you know, don't. Other people can always have an opinion about you, but don't allow their opinion to become your opinion. Build an intimate relationship with yourself, with your own heart, so that your heart and your mind is balanced. And then also when you get into that space, that is when you open yourself to experiencing beautiful love. So the angels are saying to you that relationship that you might be looking for is there. Abundance can flow in. Business ventures, if you can just shine. If you can just work on shining, loving yourself, accepting yourself, approving of yourself, fully being yourself, the universe will take care of the details for you. Next card. You'll find what you seek. Now, I'm telling you, when it comes to a love and romance reading, who doesn't want that kind of confirmation? You'll find what you seek. Lovely, eh? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Because remember, everything you want is always available. It depends on your point of attraction, whether you get it or not. Ride the wave, okay? Ride the wave. Go with the flow. If life presents you with lemons, don't just make lemonades. Don't just make margaritas. Open a whole lemon industry, my friends. Open lemon facial products. Make lemon meringue or, kiwi lime pie or whatever. Life going to give you those lemons. Plant lemon trees and start a whole lemon business and export it. Take pictures while you're at it. Okay? What am I saying by that? Sorry. When the difficult situations come up, when the difficult situations in life come up, when the judgments come up, when the difficult in relationships come up, when you feel that you are lonely, will I ever find my twin flame? And remember, there's no such a thing as better halves, because you're already 100% complete. Nobody completes you because you don't need to be completed. Okay, you must just kind of get that. But when you get that, life becomes beautiful. You become that one ring circus. And when I say one ring circus, I mean you run your own show. You run your own show and you run it beautifully. Significant life events coming in. Okay? It's time to spread your wings. It's time to live your dreams. It's time to move maybe past the fact that you need a relationship to complete you. And the beautiful thing is when you do that, then what you're seeking kind of comes to you. Just like that. Okay? Some things might happen very suddenly for you. Think it through. Is this for my best interest? Does this serve my purpose? And don't ever think that you don't have choices. Okay? Look at, oh my, I just said that and the sun just came out. Oh wow. So never think that you don't have choices in life, okay? If you can live in negative and fear-based thoughts, then you can also live in positive ones and uplifting ones. Okay? I always say to people, if you can think yourself into a negative situation, you can also think yourself into a positive situation. There. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful for you. It's beautiful for you. It's going to happen. Deck number 3, love in spite of it all. Now, this is not always the easiest thing to do because sometimes people really hurt us in life. But when you get to understand that a lot of the things that people do sometimes comes, it might seem that it's got to do with you, but it actually comes from their own pain and hurt and their pain bodies. And when I just said that, now it started to drizzle outside because I'm sitting in front of a window and it's so beautiful. And for me, rain is the sign that things are going beautifully my way. So when you can forgive and when you can move on and we can try to understand that a lot of the things that people do sometimes, it might be reflecting on you and it might seem that it's got to do with you, but in fact it doesn't. You focus on you, on your heart, on your flow, on your energy, on your positivity. Life works out beautifully. Let's see what life guidance do we have here for you. You see, and I can relate to that. Remember, I chose deck 3. When you sometimes focus on the negative, on the things that are not working, on the people that are not serving your heart as positively, then it's like you cut yourself off from the magic flow, from the abundance of life. You kind of take yourself out of that. And what I just want to state in there is that a lot of times people think just because I'm a holistic wellness practitioner, and I mean, I help a lot of people live their greatest and most beautiful experience of life. And I think it's the most beautiful gift that I could ever have. It's the most beautiful purpose. Um, but I think sometimes people think just because I do that, that I don't have my own human emotions. I do. I do. We all do. It's life will always happen. It is how you deal with it that makes all the difference. Okay. I mean, I do Reiki and I do crystal healing, all this energy healing, and I work with the angels and I do NLP life coaching and I do regression hypnosis, and I love it all. And I especially love doing these detailed card readings, that you can order for yourself. It's $17 and it's detailed. But here's a beautiful reminder. Love in spite of it all. When the magic seems to happen and the magic seems to not happen. Love, 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 love. And look at what the angels are saying. In life and in love. You are ready. I'm ready. We are ready. Okay, you better subscribe to my channel. So, because when my life works out, I'm gonna share it with you all. Okay, when I say when I get my romance, we're all looking for romance. We're all looking for love. Or you might be in a relationship, and it goes to that next level. And that's what Archangel Ratziel is all about. The magician, new start, magical life. Oh, my life is magical, though, I must tell you all that. And it's even more magical that I'm able to share the magic with others. Okay. A reminder that great sadness takes time to heal, the need to forgive sometimes. Okay. I remember I'm 37 now, and when I was, if I remember correctly, 23 years old, I will just call it, and you can decide how you want to call it. But I got into a situation where I was in an emotional abusive situation, in a verbal abusive situation. And because of that, I agreed to let somebody into my home. And then that person, took advantage of me, sexual advantage of me. And because I didn't want it to be rape, I thought myself, I'm not going to say no, because I knew that he wouldn't stop. And I tried to push him away, and he wouldn't stop. And for a long time, I blamed myself for that. I really blamed myself for that, because I felt that I was the one who let myself into the situation. So I must have wanted this. But in fact, I didn't. I was just, so if any of you are in situations where, and it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be sexual abuse and rape and all those type of things. But in the running away from yourself, we do a lot of things. I mean, for quite some time, I used to use a lot of alcohol. I think for about 8-9 months, I was on a straight cocaine bus. And it's when you run away from who you are and blaming yourself for stuff. But when you can love everybody, accept everybody, and accept yourself in spite of everything, that's when the healing begins. So if any of you are going through the spirit right now, my heart is really going out to you, and I want to send you love and light. Okay. But also at the same time, be mindful not to miss opportunities. Okay. Because sometimes we miss opportunities because we miss opportunities because we are, sad, or don't feel good enough, or don't feel deserving enough. Let me tell you today, the fact that you're born is what makes you worthy of love, worthy of success, worthy of respect, even from yourself, especially from yourself, in fact. Okay. And I also want to thank you very much for taking the time out of your lives to watch my video. Thank you for that positive energy that you are giving over there, contributing to the global consciousness, because you are. So thank you so much for that. And I want to thank you from my heart, love and light. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you get the videos going forward. Okay, leaving some comments. And if you want to book yourself a detailed personal reading, the details are all down below. Thank you so much. Love and light. May your life expand in beautiful ways. And so it is. Namaste.